Hello students, welcome back. Now we will discuss our exercise 9.2 where we will discuss that the parallelograms on the same base and between the same parallels have same areas or the equal areas, and area of triangle is equals to the half of the area of the parallelograms when they lie on the same base and between the same parallels. So first of all we will discuss theorem 9.1. The statement is that the parallelograms on the same base and between the same parallels are equal in area. So first of all we will draw a parallelogram. So this is a parallelogram ABCD. Now from this C point we will draw a line parallel to this CD side. And join this, so take it as point, suppose F, and from this side we will draw another line parallel to this, so this is now point E. So we have drawn first of all these parallel lines. So this is point A, B, C, D, and this is E, and that is F. So draw CF parallel to, now CF parallel to AD and CF parallel to AD, and again this is parallel to this side. CF, this is now drawn CF parallel to this one, or we can write this, that draw this DE parallel to CF. Now in this parallelogram, now see that we will consider these two triangles in triangle DAE, and triangle CBF. Now we will consider these two triangles. In these two triangles, see, this line is parallel to this line, so therefore this angle will be equals to this angle, because they are the, and this line is parallel to this line, so this angle will be equals to this angle. We can write this angle as 1, this is as 2, this can be written as 3, and this can be written as 4, and take it as 5, and this is as 6. Now in these two triangles, angle 1 is equals to angle 2, corresponding angles. They are the corresponding angles because AD is parallel to BC, and angle 3 is equals to angle 4, again corresponding angles, because this DE is parallel to CF. Now see that in this triangles, this triangle and this triangle, if two angles are equal, then automatically third angle will be equal. Angle sum property of the triangle, कि अगर किसी दो ट्रायंगल्स में दो एंगल इक्वल है तो ऑटोमेटिकली क्या होगा, थर्ड एंगल भी इक्वल होगा. नाउ वी कैन राइट एंगल 5 इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल 6. दिस इज एंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी of triangle, and this side is equals to this side. This is AD is equals to BC because these are the opposite side of the triangle. Now I can write AD is equals to BC. These are the opposite sides of parallelogram. Therefore triangle DAE is congruent to triangle CBF by angle side angle. So we can say area of triangle DAE will be equals to area of triangle CBF, because congruent triangles has equal areas. So congruent triangles have equal area. Congruent triangles have equal areas. Now see that these two areas are equal. Now if we add this quadrilateral, because this quadrilateral is common to both, if we add the area of this quadrilateral, this CBED, both these triangles, so we'll get these two different parallelograms. So adding area of quadrilateral, this is C, B, then E, D on both sides. So ये जो इक्वेशन आई इसी पर भी हम क्या करेंगे, एरिया ऑफ दिस क्वाड्रेटल विल बी एडेड अप. सो एरिया ऑफ ट्रायंगल DAE प्लस एरिया CBED will be equals to area of triangle CBF plus area CBED. So now see that area of triangle DAE plus this area will give the area of DCBE or ABCD. So this is equals to area of parallelogram ABCD will be equals to, now CBF this area plus this area, so this will be the area of DCFE. So this is equals to area of parallelogram DCFE. Now see that these two parallelograms, they are on the same base DC and between the parallels DC and AB. Therefore area of parallelogram ABCD is equals to area of parallelogram DCFE. So these are on the same base, on the same base CD and between CD parallel AB, or we can call it as AF. So this is now proved. So we got the result that area of the parallelograms is equal when they are on the same base and between the same parallels. Now coming to the example 2 on page number 158. If a triangle and a parallelogram are on the same base and between the same parallels, then area of triangle is equals to the half of the area of parallelogram. This we need to prove that. Now first of all, we will make a parallelogram. Suppose this is a parallelogram A, B, C and D. This is a parallelogram for us. Now we'll make a line from here, extend this DC to this point. So we'll extend this DC, this point is suppose P, and draw a parallel from this point. This is a point Q. So now this ABCD, this is a parallelogram. We can write ABCD is a parallelogram, and draw AP parallel to BQ. So therefore this ABQP is also a parallelogram. Now see that area of parallelogram area of parallelogram ABCD will be equals to area of parallelogram this ABQP, because they are the parallelograms on the same base AB and between the parallels AB and PC. We can write parallelograms on the base AB and between AB parallel PC. So parallelograms on the same base and between the same parallels are equal in area. Now we'll join this diagonal PB. Now see that in parallelogram ABQP, now in parallelogram ABQP, so in parallelogram ABQP, this PB is diagonal. PB is diagonal, therefore area of triangle ABP will be equals to area of triangle BQP, because diagonal divides parallelogram in two equal areas. So diagonal divides parallelogram into two equal areas. So first of all, we have proved that area of this parallelogram ABCD is equals to the area of parallelogram ABQP, because these are the parallelograms on the same base AB and between the parallels AB and PC. Now see that in this parallelogram ABQP, this PB is the diagonal, so PB diagonal means area of ABP will be equals to area of this triangle BQP, because they are the two triangles made by joining the diagonals. So diagonals divides the parallelogram into two equal areas. So this area will be equals to this area. Now we can write area of triangle ABP will be equals to half of area of parallelogram ABQP. Similarly, I can write area of triangle ABP, area of triangle ABP is equals to half of area of parallelogram ABCD, because area of parallelogram ABCD is equals to the ABQP. So अभी हम ABQP की जगह क्या लिख सकते हैं, ABCD भी लिख सकते हैं. Now we have proved that area of this triangle ABP is equals to half of the area of the parallelogram, because they are on the same base AB and between the parallel AB and PC. So this is now proved that the area of triangle is equal to half of the area of parallelogram lies on the same base and between same parallels. So this we have proved. So now coming to question number 1 for exercise 9.2. In the figure 9.15, ABCD is a parallelogram and AE is perpendicular to DC and CF is perpendicular to AD. If AB is 16 centimeter and AE is 8 centimeter and CF is 10 centimeter, we need to find out AD. So now see that area of parallelogram, this is equals to base into altitude. So we can find the area of parallelogram ABCD, this is equals to base. Now base we can take up this बेस पे एल्टीट्यूड हम वही वाला बेस लेकर के जाएंगे अभी. So base is now DC into altitude is AE. So this area is equals to now DC is already AB. AB will be equals to DC because these are the opposite sides. So once AB is given to us 16, so naturally DC will be 16. So this is 16 into AE. AE is given as 8. So this is centimeter square. This is equals to the area because we can write DC is equals to AB. These are the opposite sides of the parallelogram. Now see that area of the parallelogram, this can also be find out by using other base and the other altitude. Other base is AD, so this can be find out by AD into CF. So now this is AD. AD we need to find out AD. So now area of the parallelogram, this will remain the same whether we can use any of the base or any altitude. कोई भी बेस और कोई भी एल्टीट्यूड यूज करूँ, एरिया हमेशा सेम रहेगा बिकॉज पैरेललोग्राम तो अभी हमारा सेम ही है ना. तो जो एरिया यहाँ पे आया हुआ है दैट कैन बी यूज नाउ. सो 128 दिस इज इक्वल टू नाउ AD इंटू CF. CF is already given, this is 10. So now we can find out AD. So AD will be equals to 128 by 10. So this is 12.8 centimeter. So therefore we got AD. AD is equals to 12.8 centimeters. So this is the side for us. Now coming to question number 2. E, F, G, H are respectively the midpoints of the sides of the parallelogram ABCD. So we'll make a parallelogram. This is A, B, C and D. Now it is given that E, F, G, H are respectively the midpoint of the sides. So let this is the E point, this is F, now this is G and this is H. So these are the midpoints of these sides. We can join these midpoints. So by joining this midpoint we got this figure. Now E, F, G, H are respectively the midpoint of the sides of the parallelogram ABCD, so that area of, now we need to prove that area of this E, F, G, H is equals to half of the area of ABCD. So this area is equals to the half of this area. This we need to prove. Now first of all we will join this diagonal. We can join this diagonal AC. So joining this diagonal, now see that this portion now and this one. Now taking that this E, F, G, H, these all are the midpoints given to us. So we can find that now E and F are the midpoints. They are the midpoints of AB and BC respectively. So we can write EF is equals to half of AC and EF is parallel to AC. This is by midpoint theorem. So this is by midpoint theorem. Similarly, so this is now equation number 1, and similarly we can write G and H. G and H are the midpoints of now G and H are the midpoints of CD and DA respectively. Therefore this GH is equals to half of AC and GH will be parallel to AC. Again this is the second point. So therefore we got this EFGH is a parallelogram. So this is now third observation. EFGH is the parallelogram now. Now we need to prove that area of this EFGH is equals to half of this area. Now we can join these 2 points. So now see that this triangle and this parallelogram, they are on the same base end between these 2 parallels. So we can write that area of triangle this EFG is equals to half of area of this parallelogram, half of area of parallelogram EBCG. This is as equation number 4. And similarly we can write for this, for here area of triangle this EGH is equals to half of area of parallelogram AEGD. This is equation number 5th. Now adding equation 4 and 5, we get area of triangle EFG plus area of triangle EGH will be equals to half of area of parallelogram EBCG plus half area of parallelogram AEGD. So this area is equals to the area of EFGH. So this is equals to the area of parallelogram this EFGH. This is equals to half of the area of ABCD. So now this is proved. Now coming to question number 3. P and Q are any 2 points lying on the side DC and AD respectively of the parallelogram ABCD. We need to show that area of APB is equals to area of BQC. So we'll make a parallelogram. Now this is the parallelogram. This is A, B, C and D. Now it is given that P is the point on CD. So P is the point on CD. So let this is the point, P is the point on CD and Q is on AD. So this is now Q, this is on AD. Now we can join these 2. Now it is given that, so that area of APB, we can join these 2 points, area of APB is equals to area of BQC. Now BQ and C, so that is another point BQC. So this is now BQ and this is C. We need to prove that the area of APB is equal to the area of BQC. Now see that area of triangle ABP area of triangle APB is equals to half of area of parallelogram ABCD, because they lie on AB, lie on base AB and between AB parallel CD. So parallelograms lie on the same base and between the same parallels are this equal in area. So this is now equation number 1. Similarly, coming to the next one, area of triangle QCB. So area of triangle BQC will be equals to half of area of parallelogram ABCD. So this is now second. Therefore from 1 and 2 we got area of, now this right hand side is equal, therefore left hand side will also be equal. Area of triangle APB is equals to area of triangle BQC. So this is proved, because both the triangles, they are equal to the half of the area of the same parallelogram. So their areas will be equal. So now coming to question number 4. In figure 9.16, P is a point in the interior of the parallelogram ABCD. Then we need to prove these 2 points. So first of all, we will make this diagram. So this is now A, B, C and D, and this point is P in the interior of this. So this is APD, this is joint and this is joined to this B and to the P. So we need to prove, now coming to the first one, we need to prove that area of APB plus PCD. So we will make this APB. So for this APB, we'll join this, we'll draw a parallel line for this. Suppose this is E and this is F. So we have drawn a parallel line. So draw EF parallel to AB. So now area, now this will be, and AEFB is a parallelogram. Now ABFE is a parallelogram because this side is parallel to this side and this side is parallel to this side. So both the pairs of the sides are parallel, so therefore it is a parallelogram. Now see that this triangle APB and this parallelogram, so they are lie on the same base and between these two parallels. So now we can say that area of triangle APB is equals to half of area of parallelogram AEFB, because they are on the same base AB and between AB parallel to EF. So this is the equation number 1. Similarly, we can get this area of triangle. Now second triangle is PCD. Area of triangle PCD will be equals to half of area of parallelogram. Similarly, this is also a parallelogram because this side is parallel to this side and this is parallel to this is. So this is a parallelogram now. half of parallelogram DCFE. So this is now equation number 2. So adding 1 and 2, adding equation 1 and 2, area of triangle APB plus area of triangle PCD will be equals to half of area of parallelogram AEFB plus half of area of parallelogram this DCFE. Now we can take up half as common. So area of triangle APB plus area of triangle PCD will be equals to half of the area of this. Now we can take up this common, half we can take up as common. So this is now area of parallelogram AEFB plus area of parallelogram DCFE. If we add up this, so this will be area of triangle APB plus area of triangle PCD will be equals to half of area of parallelogram ABCD. So this is now proved. Sum of these two areas will be equals to the area of ABCD. So first one is proved. Now coming to the second one. For second again, we'll make this diagram again. So this is now A, B, C and D. This point is P. To prove the second, we'll make a line parallel to AD. So this is a line now parallel to AD. We can make it as G and H. So we have drawn now GH parallel to AD. So draw GH parallel to AD. Now such that DGHA and this GCBH are parallelograms. So now these are the parallelograms. So this area of triangle APD will be equals to half of area of parallelogram this DGHA, because they are on the same base. They are on the same base AD and between AD parallel to GH. So this is now equation number 3. See that this area of this APD will be equals to half of the area of this parallelogram DGHA, because they are on the same base AD and between the parallel AD and GH. Similarly, area of triangle this BPC, area of this triangle BPC will be equals to half of the area of this parallelogram GCBH. Area of triangle BPC equals to half of area of parallelogram this GCBH, because they are on the same base BC and between BC parallel GH. So now this is the equation number 4. Now adding 3 and 4, we got area of triangle APD plus area of triangle BPC will be equals to half of area of parallelogram DGHA plus half the area of parallelogram, this GCBH. Now on adding this, so area of triangle APD plus area of triangle BPC will be equals to half of the area of parallelogram ABCD. So now this is the equation number 5th. Now see this, from this area of APD and BPC, this is equals to half of ABCD, and from here also area of APB and area of PCD, this is also equals to half of ABCD. So half of ABCD, half of ABCD, these two they are equal, so therefore their left hand side will also be equal. So we can write area of triangle APB plus area of triangle PCD is equals to area of triangle APD plus area of triangle BPC. So we can write that area of triangle APB plus area of triangle PCD is equals to area of triangle APD plus area of triangle PBC. So this is also proved. Now coming to question number 5th. In figure 9.17, PQRS and ABRS are the two parallelograms, and X is any point on the side BR. We need to prove these two. So we'll make this figure now. So this is A, B, this is A, B, this point is R, and this is S. Now this A is already there, so we'll make another point. Now this point is P, and this point is Q, so QR is joined, and here it is point X, so AX and XS are joined. So this is the diagram. Now here we need to prove that first one is area of PQRS is equals to area of ABRS, and second one is area of AXS is equals to half of area of PQRS. These two we need to prove. Now see that area of PQRS is equals to area of ABRS. Area of, now see that PQRS and area ABRS, because both are on the same base AB and between parallel this PB and RS. This is equal because they are on the lies on the same base, PB and between PB parallel SR. So their areas are same. Now coming to the second part. Now area of this ASX. Now area of triangle ASX is equals to half of the area of parallelogram. This is equals to the half of the area of parallelogram ABRS. ABRS, because they lies on the same base AS and between AS parallel BC. सो दिस रीजनिंग हैज टू गिवन, जब भी आप अगर एरियाज को इक्वल कर रहे हो हमेशा आपको मेंशन करने पड़ेगा कि आपने किस बेस को लिया हुआ है और कौन कौन सी पैरेलल्स को लिया हुआ है। अगर आप वो मेंशन नहीं करोगे तो आपका आंसर इनकम्प्लीट माना जाएगा, इसलिए आपको हमेशा बेस मेंशन करना है और कौन कौन सी पैरेलल लाइंस को आपने कंसीडर किया हुआ है। सो नाउ see that area of triangle ASX can also be written as half of area of parallelogram PQRS, because PQRS की एरिया क्या है ABRS के बराबर में, तो अभी हमने ABRS यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ तो इसकी जगह PQRS भी लिख सकते हैं। दिस इज फ्रॉम 1 मीन्स यहाँ से जो हमने ऑलरेडी प्रूव किया हुआ है। सो नाउ दिस इज prove that area of ASX is equals to half of area of PQRS. So now coming to question number 6. A farmer was having a field in the form of the parallelogram PQRS. So this is the field in the form of PQRS. Suppose this is P, Q, R and S. She took any point A on RS. So we can take any point A on RS. Suppose this is the point on RS, A point on RS. She took a point A on RS and joined it to the P and Q. So we'll join this with the P and Q. Joined it with the PQ. In how many parts the field is divided? So now field is divided into 1, 2 and 3 parts. So we can write the field is divided into 3 parts. So now field is divided into 3 parts. What are the shapes of these parts? So we can say these parts are in the shape of triangles. So these are the triangular in the shape. The farmer wants to sow wheat and pulses in equal portions of the field separately. How should she do it? Now see that this is a parallelogram. So now we can write that area of triangle PAQ is equals to half of area of parallelogram PQRS, because they lies on the same base PQ and between PQ parallel to RS, because area of this triangle PAQ will be equals to half of the area of PQRS, because they are on the same base PQ and between the parallel PQ and RS. So this is half. Now see that area of this complete triangle, this is equals to the half of this. Now this area plus this area, this will be equals to the half of PQRS. Now we can say therefore area of triangle PAS plus area of triangle QAR will be equals to half of area of parallelogram PQRS. अभी ये ट्रायंगल की एरिया क्या है, हाफ ऑफ द PQRS है, ये हाफ एरिया निकल गई, तो इन दोनों की एरिया को अगर हम सम करेंगे इट विल बी इक्वल टू द हाफ ऑफ द एरिया ऑफ द पैरेललोग्राम. So therefore now she can sow the wheat either in this portion or in these two triangles. So pulses को इधर और इधर ट्रायंगल में कर सकती है, या तो wheat को इसमें और pulses को खाली इसमें और wheat को इन दो पोर्शन में. So that will be the equal and equal division. So wheat can be shown so now she want to sow, so wheat can be sown in triangle PAQ or in triangle PAS and PAS and QAR. QAR. So now this can be in the either of this portion, either in this triangle or in this and this. So area of this triangle is half of this parallelogram and area of sum of areas of these two triangles is equal to the half of the parallelogram. So अभी या तो इस पोर्शन में एक क्रॉप को लेके जा सकते हैं और दूसरे पोर्शन में दूसरी क्रॉप को. So we have finished our exercise 9.2. Thank you. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप अभी तक हमने जो भी पढ़ा आपको समझ में आया होगा. इन केस अगर आपकी कोई भी क्वेरी है आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. आप हमारे एपिसोड्स को लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स को भी रेफ़र कीजिए ताकि हम आपके लिए और भी अच्छे अच्छे सोल्यूशंस ला सकते हैं. ओके, टेक केयर, गुड बाय एंड गॉड ब्लेस यू.